Hello everyone. My name is Paul John. This is my my course project um, for CIS 622, and I'm gonna be this presentation is gonna be about payroll database. Hi everyone. My name is Paul John, and this is my final project. And the project is going to be about a payroll database. Um, I hope you enjoy this presentation. Thank you. So this is my introduction. The payroll system facilitates the management and calculation of employee paychecks. Using the information contained in ERD or database design or payroll system, administration can determine an employee's net pay after all deductions and bonuses um, have been applied. So there is also an attendance table for tallying up how many times each worker showed up to work, how many times they called out sick, and how many times they were late or left early. So there are 11 tables making up the database of employee payroll management system. The tables in this section include department, position, allowances, deductions, attendance, employee, allowances, deduction, payroll items, payroll slip, and then users. Now we have the department table stores, or the list of departments in the company. The position and employee tables are linked to this one as well. So this table contains information that can be used to assign workers to specific divisions. So I'm done on the last slide. I just talked about like the introduction. That's like an overview of um, everything that I'm going to be talking about on this project. So on this slide, we're going to be talking about non-relational database. So we have relational database and then non-relational database. But I'm going to start with the non-relational database. So non-relational database typically run more quickly than relational ones, since a query does not have to look at multiple tables to return a response. Um, so, and then non-relational databases are great for applications that need to be uh, store data that is subject to frequent changes, or for databases that need to store data that is not related to a certain uh, table structure. So this slide says about the project. So um, from here, so the next slide is going to be, I'm going to be talking more, giving you more details about the payroll database, I'm gonna show you like a slide about the architecture of the payroll database. So stay tuned and enjoy this presentation. Thank you. So why payroll DBMS? Uh, so payroll application has been designed for the purpose of maintaining details of various allowances and deductions that need to be given to the employees of the organization. Also, it generates the salary sheet of the employees uh, of the organization that assists the accounts department in many ways. So here we're going to be talking about the payroll data dictionary. So when you look at this picture, um, so you're going to see just like the structure of uh, the payroll database. So like the database dictionary. So uh, we have like the original source, we have the field name, we have data type, we have a field size, uh, and then required, and then description, and then we'll accept or no. So the first one we have employee ID, and then the field name is employee underscore ID. We have salary ID, we have SSN, the Social Security. We have first name, first underscore name. We have a last name, date of birth, street address, city, we have state, we have zip code, we have phone number, we have employee status, we have working hours, we have working days, we have bonus, we have overtime hours, we have regular gross pay, deduction, tax, holidays, gross pay month. So on a uh, on a typical payroll database, so you're gonna find all this on the database, and then even on the pay slip, pay stub, you're gonna find out that most of what is on this slide is on the pay slip. So most of the time on the pay slip, you're gonna see like the employee ID. You're gonna see uh, like the last four of their social. You're gonna see the first name, the last name. Um, uh, for date of birth, they don't usually show date of birth, but you could see like the street address, city, state, zip codes, so on and so forth. And then you're gonna see like the deductions, the hourly pay, the overtime, and all that. So this is just the payroll uh, database dictionary. And then here we have a payroll ERD diagram. So on this diagram, you could see like we have public, we have salary, salary ID integer, we have overtime pay, character, gross salary character, we have deductions, IRS tax, state tax, city tax, we have Medicaid integer, we have sick days, we have vacation, we have net pay, and payroll. So this is just like an overview of a payroll ERD diagram. So here we're going to be talking about pros of NoSQL payroll database. So the pros are performance. We have performance, we have scalability, we have flexibility, and then we have data models. So when it comes to performance, everything is contained inside one uh, in NoSQL. And then scalability. NoSQL ability to scale horizontally as opposed to uh, to up or down. And then we have flexibility. Fields are increasingly fluid and data structure modifications must be made rapidly and with minimal effort. And then we have data models. So NoSQL data structures typically excel over relational databases in very narrow applications. Now this is a cons of NoSQL DBMS. So the cons, we have atomicity, we have consistency, we have isolation, and then we have durability. So we have this is cons of NoSQL uh, DBMS. So the cons, we have atomicity, we have consistency, we have isolation, and then we have durability. So NoSQL DBMS does not support acid atomicity. It does not support consistency. It does not support isolation, and then it is not durable. So my recommendations on this project. So NoSQL um, aims to facilitate the management of enormous data sets by providing data models that improve efficiency and performance in comparison to the standard SQL database. Um, so personalization and profile management will be some of my recommendations to personalize and then the profile and then profile management. And then the second one should be tracking customers' activity. So everything that a customer does in the database should be tracked. Like we should know what they did on the database. And then we should, another recommendation is real-time big data. And then the next one is catalog and content management. And then we have a mobile applications, Internet of Things, and then fraud detection, which is a very uh, important because you need to detect fraud. You need to know uh, what is going on the database before it actually occurs or before things go south. Uh, Before things goes in the south direction, it's good to quickly track what is going on, and that's why fraud detection is very important. So my conclusion on this payroll, this is a very interesting project because no matter what we do in life, whether we are employees or we are business owners, um, payroll is something that is very important um, in our lives, or in the life of a business, in the life of an employee, uh, to do it right, and then also have a payroll that works uh, in a very efficient way uh, is really important. So, so payroll systems help business owners streamline their processes, which saves them time and helps the company succeed. Using a payroll system allows business owner to quickly and easily perform payroll activities as much as necessary, saving valuable time. Payroll requires structure because of the legal responsibilities that come with paying workers. Produce reliable pay slips, easy computation of holiday pay, bonuses, uh, and all the incentives, benefit that a company has to offer, and then transmit data to HMRC and produce employee documents like P45 and P60. Uh, Duties like end of year reporting uh, can be automated. So from this conclusion, you could tell that payroll is very important in every business and even in the life of every employee. So um, a payroll system that calculates um, the pay for an employee correctly we make the employee to be happy and then be able to show up for work the next day. A payroll system uh, that is faulty, that doesn't calculate employees' pay correctly, and employee keeps having issues all the time about their paycheck, that could lead the employee to leave the company and go to somewhere else where the company is more serious. So, uh, payroll is a really important aspect of every business, every employee. So, getting it right is something that every company should work uh, towards to make it better. Be it to automate things to make it better, or to kind of have employees that are well trained to be able to navigate the system. So this will be the last slide in my presentation. Thank you.